Good afternoon, friends. Kerry Hamill here from 6 Saturdays a week, and I wanted you guys to be able to enjoy some of the snow here in eastern North Carolina because it doesn't happen very often, and we actually got about 4 inches of powder, so here we are. This video is going to be best advice for a new bow hunter, and I'm going to make this quick because I want the main part of the conversation to actually happen in the comments, not you listening to me indulge on what I think is the best advice for a new bow hunter. So the first thing we're going to start with, and I teach this in all my classes when I'm teaching here on the Learn to Hunt classes on Camp Lejeune. But the number one thing I can give you is bow hunting is a journey, it's not a destination. Appreciate the failures you're going to experience as a bow hunter along your journey as much as you do the success at the end of your destination, which is hopefully happiness at the end of a blood trail. But I equate it to being a baseball player. Even if you're a good hitter, you're going to fail 70% of the time. It's the same thing with bow hunting. So appreciate the struggles that you're going to experience and the learning that's going to occur for that one moment of actual satisfaction. Number two, you can't buy accuracy. If you suck going from a $200 sight to a $400 sight or any other piece of equipment on a bow, that's not going to improve. You really have to dedicate your time to perfecting your craft, working on your form, and just getting out there and practicing. Want what you have, don't have what you want. Basically, be happy with what you have. Because if you're going to chase what you want, you're always going to be chasing. Because the manufacturer is going to put a new acronym or some new little tuning feature, or they're going to recycle and regurgitate something from the past to make that bow new and enticing. And there's nothing wrong if you want to buy a new bow every year. You just don't need to. And it's a lot cheaper on you if you want what you have. The best bow is the one you're most confident shooting. Bow efficiency really hasn't improved in the last 10 years. Probably you could expand that out to 15 years. So if you have a 10, 12-year-old bow and you're really happy with it, you're really confident in it, keep shooting. Decide what you want to accomplish as a hunter and pursue it to your fullest. Don't let my channel on YouTube or anybody else's channel or TV show influence what your level of success is, and be realistic about it. So if you live here in eastern North Carolina, you shouldn't expect that you're going to have a 150 creeping around your property somewhere. Chances are, if you get a 110 on camera, you know, a 110-inch deer on camera, that's probably going to be your best option to get a nice buck. Otherwise, you should just be happy with 5.5, 6.5-year-old doe, which we have in abundance of. And the last thing is going to be being quiet, still, hidden are far more important. Any type of camo, especially high dollar camo or climbing system. It doesn't matter if you're in a stand, you're in a lock on, you're on the ladder, you're in a climber, you're in a saddle. Choose the one that best works for your application, but make sure your position is concealed and you're hidden and you're quiet. Moving on, a couple of good resources: North Carolina Bowhunters Association and the North Carolina Backcountry Hunters and Anglers in the Central Carolina Archery. So if you're interested, look, and you're either in eastern North Carolina, you're in the central part of the state, those are some good references or sources that you can seek out to help you along this journey. But anyway, I hope the main source of this conversation happens in the comments. Please go down, be constructive. You can criticize what I said, add to the conversation in the comments, please. And as always, God bless, shoot straight, stay safe, and happy hunting.